let's take a moment to answer the question, what is an API? APIs allow different applications to communicate and share data with each other. When you submit a form on a website, that's an API at work. When you click a Buy Now button on Amazon, APIs are firing on all cylinders behind the scenes. Anytime you have data going between the back end and front end of your app, APIs are transferring that data. APIs set the rules for how different pieces of software can talk to each other, making it possible for developers to integrate various services without starting from scratch. An API has a few main components. Headers are the configuration that rides along with an API request. They contain information like where the request is coming from and what type of data it contains. The method, also known as the verb, is assigned to an API to dictate the type of operation the API is designed to complete. These operations could be retrieving data, sending data, updating data, and deleting data. Query parameters and the request body are similar in that they contain the actual data being sent by the API, but they're being sent in different ways. Query parameters are generally for simple data and are embedded in the API URL, while request body would be for more complex data and sent as a JSON object. The response is whatever the API sends back once it's completed the logic it's meant to perform. An API doesn't necessarily need to deliver a response, but it's typical to do so. Think of your front end sending an API request when a user logs in. That API request would probably return information about the user logging in, such as their name, location, or other relevant user data. A response also has a few different pieces similar to what's included in the request, including response headers and a response body.